Grand Rising, good day, and good night. I hope you all are doing well. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to 144 from the stars, Tarot. Let's go ahead and give Odin a treat. He seems ready for it. Yeah, he's ready for it. Look at him. All right. The totem for this message is going to be a seagull. And whenever I said that, the song Fly Like an Eagle Out to the Sea is coming to mind. Okay, I do have some word I'm going to share with you all. I'm going to be reading from the book of Yahusha or Joshua. I'm going to be reading from, I think, chapter 18. Excuse me, chapter 17. And I'm going to read verse 4. And they came near before Eleazar the priest, and before Yahusha the son of Nun, and before the princes, saying, Yahuwah commanded Moshe to give us an inheritance among our brethren. Therefore, according to the commandment of Yahuwah, he gave them an inheritance among the brethren of their father. All right. Also, I would like to share that 9 times out of 10, the scripture that I share in the beginning of these readings is led to by spirit. I just open the book randomly, like a form of bibliomancy, and the first thing that kind of catches my mind is what ends up being the message. So I just wanted you to know, I don't pick the scripture. It's kind of led to me. All right. Let's go ahead and let's get started with a Moonology card. I hope you all are doing well. Hopefully you guys are feeling rested and you have made these recent shifts and transitions well. I know there is a lot of integration from this these recent ascensions, activations and downloads, and I feel there is a bit of like an ease, and it's kind of giving me like almost like as if our spiritual muscle memory is kicking in. So like I don't know if you've ever done something for the first time in a long time, even if it's something you were good at, maybe that first little moment was like a little wobbly, like a little whoa, and then within a day you quickly kind of remaster at least a good portion of what you used to know already on that activity or whatever that skill or talent is. And I'm getting that kind of energy on a collective scale of this recent integration or recent integrations of several, plethora of activations and downloads. So congratulations and good job. We have ascended quite far and we got more to go. So just kudos on that. Also, real quick, I will be hosting a live Q&A this Friday on the full moon. It will be March 14th. 2025. I will be hosting this at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is just $10 a question. You can reserve your spot in advance if you are able to send the payment through Cashapp. Just make sure that you include your question in the payment. All of Odin's High Council members automatically get a free question during live Q&As. Thank you for your support, all members and Paw Patrol. We greatly appreciate you. As well, if you would still like to participate, but you can't use Cash App for whatever reason, you can utilize YouTube's donation feature either on any of these videos leading up or during the live. Just make sure you include your question in the donation. And I look forward to seeing all those that decided to participate. All right, let's go ahead. That's enough talking. Can we get some cards out here, Spirit? Thank you. We've got the Meditate and Contemplate New Moon in Pisces. This came out with another new moon. So we've got 2 new moon cards, one in Pisces, one in Taurus. Prosperity lies ahead, meditate and contemplate. And then we've got full moon in Capricorn. The end of a tough cycle approaches. You know what that feels like? That feels like an ascension, an elevation, a graduation, and it feels like you're breaking through to a whole new cycle and you're leaving a lot of other lessons and cycles behind you. You have conquered it. You have overcame it. There is a huge activation that's kind of like being processed right now. There could be something significant about your dreams recently. So pay attention to those if you have an opportunity to remember them. That might not apply to everyone, but I do feel that energy for some of you. There may have been something significant that was recently revealed to you in the dream state. I do feel like there's almost like this energy of like, whew, okay, almost like as if there's no limits ahead of you. Like, a lot of portals and gates and energies are open to you. There's a lot ahead of you, and it feels like there is a great like stirring in your soul or in your spirit. Like what I'm seeing is like spirit is like stirring up this cauldron, and they're sprinkling a little bit of this. They're like whispering some incantations. It's like spirit's doing some kind of cauldron magic right now going on, and this cauldron is your soul. It's your spirit. So spirit is, you know, stirring up your spirit, stirring up your soul, and it seems like it is in this stir. So I'm imagining like the brew has like, I don't know, like swirls of like almost like glitter and stars and galaxies, and as spirit is stirring this cauldron, it's bringing things up to the surface. It's bringing things up to the visible eye. It's bringing things up to the mind. It's bringing things up to the consciousness, to the surface, and it's stirring it up. And it's kind of like helping move the energy around and almost like reawaken you in a sense. So I'm getting a very powerful awakening, and it seems like meditation or stillness or silencing your mind and just kind of like being very present would be beneficial at this time. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting there's something. I heard the cells are complete. So if you resonated with some of those recent transmissions about something very big occurring within the body, within the cells, within the DNA, the molecular structure, and the energy I was getting was very strong about like water. Make sure you are hydrating and rest if need be, maybe sunlight and salts, you know, stuff like that, minerals. I'm getting that if that resonated with you, something is complete. Something has completed within the cells. The cells are complete. So now it's like you are awakening to what has just been activated or what has changed within you. It definitely seems like there's a pretty significant change within you. And what I appreciate about this is it really feels like your life up till now was an old world. That's how far of a jump, of a leap, of like a transition you have made. So just congratulations for whoever this is for. I really feel like this is for everyone. I don't see anyone missing out on this unless just by their own choices. That was what they decided. You know, it's almost like this energy of a lot of the collective has reached a certain frequency, and now there are beings, ancestors, angels, the divine, the Holy Spirit, you know, all the members, all the extensions of Elohim are all kind of, you know, at this gathering. It seems like they're gathering around the sphere of our reality, and a lot of them they have their hand out, almost like as if for some of you, there's something that they may be trying to offer you or give you, or maybe there's like agreements or contracts or something along that, like new partnerships, new spirit guides. Like I definitely feel a lot of that energy. For others of you, there's also like, take my hand, and if you choose to, you can come on this journey of discovery. And for a lot of you, that's your soul fam. I'm picking up real strong, like all of them, all the star seeds. So all the extra terrestrials and dimensionals and celestials. All right. They're all out here. They're all here. Pick which one resonates with you. We got a big pot of all of them here. And everyone's kind of got like their unique little, it's what it seems like is like now is a perfect opportunity in frequency for you to clear the gate. And it's like, if you clear the gate, the highest of our frequency right now will become our baseline. Now, not everyone is going to take this. Not everyone is going to. It kind of feels like there's a gate that we can pass through. It's an energetic gate. It's an energetic, I don't know why it's almost what that word was trying to come through. Like a barrier, an energetic barrier, I think was almost what came through. Um, so it's like you have to reach a certain kind of frequency, but it's almost like when you, oh, that's so cool. What I'm seeing is like when someone reaches that frequency, if they choose to pass through that energetic barrier or gate, it's like their body crystallizes from the top down. And then they're now like always in that crystalline state of energy. There's something about resonating at the same frequency as the mineral kingdom, as like gems, crystals, rock. There's something shifting. I feel like Gaia is crystallizing, or well, Gaia's already like basically a giant geode in a way. So I don't know. There's something shifting. There's something crystallizing, and there's something shifting about our baseline energy, and it's a choice. It's a choice you can make. And for a lot of you, there's other things with this. So like if you pass this threshold, you have the opportunity to take one of these hands that are out open to you, or to learn something, or to receive something. Like there seems like almost like as if once when you pass through this gate and threshold, you will now be like them, or you will now be like us. And now that you are acclimated to our energy, we can more directly work with you. So that is definitely a message for someone, many of you, a lot of you. Wake up. Your family is here. Okay, we ain't even got anything else out here. Can we get a an oracle by any chance? Where do you want it from? Okay. Here and there, heard. That's funny. The first card I had seen is card number 33, Tibetan Fire Serpent, seeking a higher truth, discernment, a better path, and authority. All right. I feel a lot of energy in this that's tied to another download. So you will just have to stay tuned to probably like the next reading or two that comes out, because I want to keep these readings kind of concise and a little bit organized, because this is more of the micro and the other one's bigger and more macro, but just a little snippet. There are things available to us, and I'll just leave it at that. And I've already kind of given a little bit of a glimpse of the energy that came through in this reading. So yeah, there's something about reaching an energetic threshold and crossing through and interacting with other beings, ascended masters, celestial beings, extra dimensional, terrestrial, you name it, it's there. All right, let's go ahead. We've got first card out here, 25, the power of presence, a power struggle, unlock your potential, authenticity. I do feel like there is something very ancestral about this energy. There is something igniting within you. There's some kind of fire that is, and it's, all right, so that's kind of cool. So I don't know if you remember the imagery I shared earlier with you. Excuse me. I don't know if you remember the energy I shared earlier with you about spirit doing like cauldron magic, and was like stirring up your soul, stirring up your like galactic self, your higher self, like your true soul, your true like essence, your spirits, stirring you up. And this is affecting you in all dimensions, in all timelines, mind you. That download of the spirit working up some like cauldron magic and stirring you up something good, that's affecting all of yous. In addition to that, there is this higher assistance. There's also this assistance from the underworld for many of you. I do sense that energy, an underworld kind of energy. Not that it's like dark or bad or negative. I'm not trying to like skew this message. I know there's like a dogma around certain things, and I don't want to mislead anyone. It's nothing negative, but there is like an underground energy for some of you. Underground, maybe. I don't know. Maybe there's like a Garthens or something out here, but I do feel this underworld energy, and I feel celestial fires, and I feel ancestral wisdom, and I do feel that there is a deep connection with the other, be past the veil. the spirit world or the spiritual realm. So I do feel a lot of angelic and higher divine assistance, and I feel a lot of assistance from like all kinds of realms, y'all. Like there, it's like all hands on deck on this. I get these kind of messages often, but this one is very thorough. Like I can feel all of the assistance in all the realms and all the different places and sources of this assistance. It's very clear, orchestrated, very clear, orchestrated. It's divine, like a symphony. Okay. All right. There may be something about a ring of fire as well. And that's also tied to another download I've gotten that will probably be shared here soon. Okay. What else? We have Lord Melchizedek. It's kind of funny. I knew this card was going to come out. I like felt that energy calling to me, and I just waited. Just waited to see. But it's out here. Card number 22 as well. Indecision, ego-based actions, lifestyle change. What I ultimately feel from this energy is overcoming the carnality of man, overcoming the flesh, overcoming the lower temptations or pleasures, like really setting your mind higher, and that appearing in physicality, that manifesting, that expressing itself in your aura, in your energy, in your commune with spirit, and your relationship with your environment and surroundings. The next card we had out here is 19. Okay, 1 and 9, a beginning and a completion, light activation, evolution of spirit, actioning of plans, transcendence. So there is definitely powerful activations that are occurring all across the collective, and there is a lot of divine assistance helping you as well. At the bottom of the deck, we have this temple secrets, secrecy, isolation, observation, ritual magic. For some of you, you have gotten very close with spirits, the spiritual realm, your ancestors, the dead, even the underworld energy. So for some of you, that manifests in funny ways, like and I've gotten this download before and I've shared it before, but I'll share it again because it's relevant right now in this reading, about how some of you will cook by channeling with an ancestor or a guide or a spirit. Others of you do other things that you might not realize that you're actually co-creating. So there might be like little things throughout the day. It could be something simple like cooking, y'all. Like it really could. Something as simple and daily as cooking your food. You might be channeling with your ancestors, with spirit. For other of you, it's in other ways. It's unique to you. And I'm getting this message of there's a gratitude from spirit that you honor that relationship, you honor that connection. There's also an encouragement to continue to honor your vessel. For those of you that are, you are called to a higher path, there is an extra responsibility for individuals that come here with like a higher mission, okay, to really have a clean vessel, because you may be holding space for a lot more than just yourself. So because of that, I mean, sometimes the statement, our lives aren't really our own, it can be true in many different ways. So there is a level of responsibility. Some of you are being like gently reminded or encouraged to like maybe pour more into yourself and honor yourself, create a sacred space within you in your environment. And for many of you, that will also help you kind of balance out some other things if there's blockages or imbalances. But for the most part, I don't feel many shadow messages in this. This feels very like a bright aura. It feels very transcendent. It feels very connected, and it feels communal. Like there's a lot of community or communication or telepathy, a lot of unity. So congratulations, lots of clearing of grid work, and this is assisting a lot of individuals in the collective maintain a higher oscillating frequency. Okay, can we get some tarot out here? Tower, first card I've seen. Tower and the Hanged One are the first two cards I've seen, with the Wheel of Fortune wanting to pop out. So wow, okay, the period of like stagnancy, delays, blockages, that energy keeps coming through so significant. I mean, this month of March is just insane. The amount of like huge, like we're like completing like huge, like Kali Yuga cycles. We're completing like all sorts of collective things on micro level. levels, on macro levels. Like there's so much going on, and many of you are passing through to your highest timeline. And I'm so grateful that you could see the keys of the kingdom being handed to you and you claimed it. And like it's showing in the readings recently. It's really showing that a lot of you are on the right path. You've been making the right decisions. A lot of things are about to open up and change and like improve in so many ways. So I just feel like things in general are lighter. You may be lighter. You may feel lighter. Your energy is lighter. Like the world around you is lighter. Things aren't as dense. Things aren't as heavy. And that's confirmed with this, the end of a tough cycle approaches, full moon in Capricorn, the third card that came out here. Like a lot of denser energies are way below our feet now. Like, it does, and it's not even below our feet anymore. Like it's past energy. It's past timelines. It's a past world. And I think I said something earlier about it's almost like as if your entire life up till this moment is a past world. Okay. Can we get some Terrell out here? We've got the Five of Wands, first card out here, and then we've got Justice. Wow. Okay. So all your hard work, all your efforts, all the like, so some of you have been carrying a torch for others. You will be rewarded for that. Like all the extra shit you did, all the extra things you put up with, all the extra space you held, all the extra things you cleared out that was more than just yourself, like you will be heavily rewarded for that. There is justice coming. So if anyone has struggled or had a hard time or you've overcame a lot, to me this Five of Wands right now feels like a lot of self improvement, a lot of overcoming our own damn self, overcoming, like getting our own self out the way. There's so much reward and merit that's coming through from this Justice card because of that inner work, that inner transformation. And for many of you, you're also being rewarded because you made your journey about yourself, improving on yourself, and coming closer to God and your higher self. You did not make it a competition between you and others, even if others were in competition with you. And to add to that, many of you were blessings to people who tried to be enemies to you. And instead of you just slaying them down on your way to victory, some of you, maybe you did. Hey, maybe this portion of the message isn't for you then. But what I'm feeling is that there's an energy of a blessing coming through because instead of treating the enemy like an enemy, you treated them like a friend in a way to where you helped them at least have some kind of love, support, and assistance to potentially finish the line as well, to cross the finish line as well. Did they? I don't know. But you're still being rewarded for what was in your heart throughout this journey. That's what you're being rewarded for. So I just feel like, a lot has come to an end. Your life up till this present moment is old. It's an old world. It's an old reality. It's an old you. You're shedding so many skins. You're shifting into so many different levels. And I'm proud of you. Spirit's proud of you. Your ancestors are proud of you. Everyone is here. It's like a group effort, a celebration, a collaboration, a group hug from all levels. And there's like a big reward that is coming through. And it's not that like you did it for reward, but there is a big reward coming through, like coming for you, coming through to you. It's right in front of you. It's right in front of you. For many of you, I feel like maybe the biggest obstacle you may have as of right now, leading, as far as this reading goes, I think your biggest obstacle might be just continuing to let go and surrender of everything leading up till now because it's over. I think that would be the hardest part. Other than that, your life is blessed. Everything is great. A lot of good things are coming forward. And that's the energy I feel for this. So I'm going to go ahead and leave this reading here. If you like the way that I read, please be sure to like, share, comment, subscribe. I greatly appreciate each and every single one of you, and I will see you on the next collective message.